COC in the mastermind clear. Got the vibes that'll get you turn and bring aware.
What's up, everybody? This your girl, Chole Monroe, and I'm here with my girl,
Saditty.
Saditty. For those who know this is the original, the one, and the only.
Keep it cute.
Or what? Keep that shit on mute, okay?
If
and y'all know.
You know.
Literally, I say that after every show I do. I
Okay.
literally say that. I was like, I have to keep it going. So that's what I was telling her. A lot of people don't know. We come from the radio industry. We used to have shows together, and it used to be bomb, okay?
Viewers crazy.
Yes, callers crazy. That's why I said for those who know, definitely know, okay? But I definitely still use that. I'm like, I got to take that with me. That's like a part of me.
It's only right.
It's only right.
Because you would dream about it. Having nightmares if you don't.
Right. And this is also my Leo sister. So shout out to the Leos. We coming up next, y'all.
Leo gang.
Okay, we getting ready to wipe these cancers on out the way.
Like a hurricane.
No, like a hurricane. Okay, so this is going to be a fun interview, but also I would like to let viewers know, well, those who will be watching know that this episode for me is a little different. I'm used to talking to artists, you know, singers, stuff like that. This one is going to be, we're going to be talking about Saditty and getting to know her now since it's been a little while since she's been on the scene. But this is also going to be, I'm real big on mental health and just talking about health issues in general. So just to let y'all know, it's going to get real. Just to let y'all know. In a good way, though. But I just want to put that out there that this is a real serious episode. This is going to be very different for me from what I've done, and a different interviewer for me because I never interviewed somebody on a real serious topic like this before. I don't know, but yeah. Y'all know how I am. But I just want to let y'all know that ahead of time. So, okay, who is Saditty M?
She is age not to be disclosed, but on some real ground shit. She's just real laid back, down to earth, real loud. If you know me, you know I'm coming because you hear me from the corner.
Definitely.
You know. Oh yeah, that's Saditty coming. But she's dope.
I agree.
I got 2 kids now.
Oh, yeah, let's get updated. My girl didn't just have one on me. She turned around and had 2. I'm like, well, pop out another while y'all shit.
That Freaky Friday got a little bit out of control.
See, and we were just talking about this behind the scenes, honey. She said, let's do a freaky Friday. But then I got to thinking, like, I'm talking to a freaky person. This girl had no filter. If y'all know, you know, she got into it. I used to love Freaky Friday, though. Kept me cracking
my favorite topic.
It's her favorite topic. Yeah, look at her now reminiscing. Sad. Just sad. But, hey, we had some good times.
We had some good times.
And I found out a lot of things I didn't know about you. You're freakier than I thought. I always knew you were, like, crazy. But I'm like, he got to be a dangerous man to get in that bed, honey.
Not too heavy on the crazy. Don't listen. I mean,
you're a good crazy. You're a sexual crazy, but in a good way.
Yeah.
You're just a freak.
And PSA, Plan Bs don't work. I just want to throw that out there because 3 years later, here I am with a 3-year-old.
And this is coming from a real experience. And she called me and actually asked me. I said, go get it. I'm all for it.
And I took 2.
And when she called and told me that, I said, well, did you take it? And then we have little guy, a.k.a. boss man, running around doing his thing.
Yeah, flick people off.
He's the man around there.
He rides motorcycles in the house.
Yep.
Pulls my hair.
He's just who he is.
Try to stab Miko with the scissors.
I just want to tell you that you're not grown. You are grown, but you're not grown.
It's interesting.
And it's I see. Yeah. So she had 2 interesting kids, and this is just what Saditty's been doing with her life. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. Motherhood, I'm sure, is a different experience.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that it's different in a good way, because when you got into it for real, you know, I'm sure it was shocking and different, but it's probably for the better for a lot of people, I think, when they have kids.
It slowed me down. I mean, I wasn't out there, but
yeah. But you definitely just can't, like, get up and go.
Yeah. Yeah. And that was an adjustment.
I bet that was an adjustment.
Because I ain't have Maya until I was 31.
Right. Yeah.
So I was always going.
Mm-hmm. Here I am about to be 32. Woo, but oops! Oh my God! It's
I said the age was not to be disclosed.
That's because this is how we talk, y'all. It's like okay, whatever. It don't matter. I'm a badass bitch.
Period.
At this age. Okay, so stop playing with me. And you'll never even know it.
If you don't like it, keep that shit on
still
mute.
get ID'd, people. I'll tell you something right there.
And she always will.
Probably. And they don't make it no better. I'm 5 foot. Like, whose fucking kid is this? Like, oh my God. Okay, so, like I said, I brought her here today to bring awareness to lupus. A lot of people may know what it is. A lot of people may not. But this is why she's here today, because she's going to fill us in a little bit more on it. For those who do not know, Saditty is not the only child. She has many other siblings, but her brother just recently passed away from lupus, and that's why I wanted to bring her here today. And that's why I said this episode is just going to be a little different, because I want to bring knowledge to that. Because a lot of people don't know, my sister also lost her best friend to lupus as well. So I never really sat down and looked into it, but I just know that it's obviously something really serious. So that's why I brought her here today on a serious tip. So, okay.
All right.
So let the people know who Jason, and I am saying is, because I don't care, brother, you still it and was.
Homeboy.
Oh boy,
he was. If I got something to say, I'm gonna say it. He was. I'm not gonna bite my tongue. You either like me or you don't. He was the one that had the high top fade, and then it went from the fade to the beads. Michigan.
Oh my God.
Out.
I'm going to miss that when they play this season. I literally used to crack up at your brother on my timeline because I'd be like, Jason, dude, you got to be so rough.
He would come
but
for
then
the
I'm
players
like,
if he could.
Right, and I'm just like, well, it's Jason, so I expected it. But diehard Michigan fan.
Yeah, till this day.
To this day.
I mean, even at his service, he was in Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he got put down in Michigan.
Oh.
Like, I mean, you couldn't tell. The whole Michigan team could go to the bank and rob it, and it'd be on live stream. They ain't do that.
Nope. Couldn't tell
They ain't do that shit.
No.
They ain't do that. Okay. It's on TV, but
they
okay.
didn't do it.
But they didn't do it.
Couldn't tell him nothing.
Yeah, you liked him or loved him.
Yep.
That was it.
Mm-hmm. I agree. And one thing I always admired about Jason was he was a good father. A1 father. Definitely a good father to your kids as well. So that's why I'm just like, when I speak about Jason, I'm just like, I can speak so highly about him because he really was a good guy. He was funny, like she said, outspoken. He gonna tell you what it is. And don't fuck with him in Michigan.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah. He was a cheapskate. Ooh, baby. We ain't gonna talk about money.
We ain't gonna talk
because he was cheap.
He was cheap.
But I loved him down to his drawers. But he was cheap.
Coming from the rich herself, I bet he was.
Don't listen to her.
I'm just playing. I'm gonna try to, always bring the light to the situation. Okay, so what exactly is lupus, and what are the effects of lupus?
Lupus is very underrated, and I say that only because they say they don't have a cure, which is, I don't know. I don't think they do, or if they're still trying to find one, or what it is. And I also feel Ayana had the same lupus Jason had. So it's different forms of it.
Okay.
So it's skin lupus and where you just get rashes everywhere on your body.
Right.
But that's fixable because you can get infusions, you can get cream.
Right.
You just can't be like in the sun for a long period of time. It's kind of like you'll get hives or something if you're like in the sun for a long period of time without shade. Versus what Jason had, it was immune. it was the lupus that attacks everything on the inside of his body. Bones, organs. If he's sick, that cold can lead to a hospital stay real quick. To where everything on his body would just flare.
Wow.
And you would just have to let it go away itself. I mean, you could take medicine for the pain, but again, there's no ibuprofen or no Tylenol or Advil that is going to cure it, because it's attacking your immune system from the inside.
Right.
And there's no cure for it. He had good days, and he'll have days where he can't even get out of bed. He had it. He was 49. Still is 49. His birthday is July 13th. And my mom, he started getting sick around 16. Everybody could not find out what's wrong with him. Good old Children's Hospital. She finally took him there, and they discovered he had lupus. So he was able to finish high school, because that's when it started getting worse. But he had lupus until he was 17. And to me, I'm like, we're 12 years apart. Y'all do the math. He's 49. But you done fought all my life. So it's like, you strong to me, my nigga. And you kept it pushing.
He did. I can honestly say that he did. And mind you, he was a father. So throughout his sickness, he still had to remain a husband and a father.
Yeah. And
he did a damn good job.
And he was a father to my kids.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all my
kids know. I know. I already knew.
Was Uncle Jace. And you know, they suffering from it now. So we going through counseling and process. But so he biologically had 2, but if you ask me, he had 2 more.
Of course, and he wouldn't say he did.
He would not say.
He would not say.
He would not say. Even right now, I feel like he's saying, "I still got him."
Of course, yes.
So lupus is a horrible disease, and it's not curable. It's, you got to figure out how to sustain it.
Right. Basically manage it.
Yeah, to make you feel better.
Right.
And that caused his kidney failure, diabetes. The lupus was the foundation to everything else he had.
Right.
So it was like
that opened up wounds to other
everything.
Things. Yeah.
But you made it.
Right.
You fought all my life.
Literally. And shit, as long as I know Jason, that's why I say he's done fought, and he's fought being he fought for himself, he fought being a husband, he fought being a father, and he did a damn good job.
He tried to show up even when he couldn't.
Oh my gosh. And I was who was I just telling that to the other day? It was one of the sisters, but I was saying that, like, now that I think about it, because he was always in the hospital, I don't know how he got up for them birthdays every year.
Every year.
Every year. So if that don't tell y'all something about that man right there, I don't know what else is. This is a man who literally, like she said, he spent more time in the hospital than he did at home most of the times,
It got to the point where when he do go to the hospital, he know he would stay for days. It'd be like, oh, y'all, I'm at my second home, but that was him. He would try to make a joke out of the situation because he already knew what it was.
He's been dealing with it for so long. You know what it come with. It's just like, we got to get what we got going on to get me better, to get me home.
Get me home. And he would still show up for everybody. He would show up for everybody.
He never missed a birthday. And he would, you would literally see him post something in the hospital like a day or two before a birthday.
Yep.
I go to the party, he's at the party. He's
like,
hey,
what, you just in the hospital? Like, what are we doing?
Hey, how are you?
What are we doing? Hey, what's up?
That's dedication. Yeah, for sure. I want to go back to where you said that you were having your kids do counseling. So this just goes to show that things like this does not just affect the mom, the sisters, the brothers. It has effect on the children as well. And like you said, that was basically your kid's father.
Yep.
So, what made you want to get them in counseling, or did they were they acting a certain way, or you just don't even want it to get that far? You just want to try to maintain it now?
No, she was not acting a certain way, but Maya was the kid that you have to tuck and pull her emotions.
Right.
And if you know her, she's that kid that always want to make friends, and always want to play with people, and always want to talk, and always want to do makeup and do all the girly stuff that I was not into.
Oh yeah, honey. That's my girl. I've been playing with her.
So it was a shutdown that I've noticed, and an isolation, because she been going to the same school since she started pre-K. So they know the type of kid she is.
Mm-hmm.
So they noticed the isolation. And after he passed, my dad went to the hospital, and my dad had got the flu, and then my mom had got the flu. So I'm running from the hospital to my mom's house to check on my dad. And so it was so much. And then I get this call from her school, like, hey, it was brought to my attention that she's on recess in the corner looking sad and talking to a teacher like, my uncle just died, and I'm sad about it. So I would ask her, and it's just something that you have to be aware of, even when it comes to kids, because mental health is real. Like, it's 7-year-olds out here hurting themselves. It's babies that don't even know where to start, but they're finding somewhere to start. So it's like that little isolation triggered something in me, like, okay, let me find some type of grief counselors, and I would ask her questions here and there, and she'll answer me. But then recently his wife just passed away,
right?
So that took the cake.
Yeah, for sure.
Because that was like, hell, I don't know who she loved more. I don't know if she loved him more or loved her more. So that was just a complete shutdown. So I'm like, okay, we got to do something about this. And again, it's like, I got to get my mental health right, but mine ain't going to be right if hers not right. Because I'm old enough to at least control in my mind on how to shut it down.
Right.
She can't.
Right.
She ain't there yet.
Yeah, right, yeah.
So that's what made me like, okay, we need to find somebody.
Yeah.
And my sister helped me, and I was talking to my mom, and even I'm like, hey, even if you talk to different people, you just ain't got to talk to me. You could talk to anybody, Sarah, anybody. Tell them how you feel, as long as you're letting it out.
Yeah.
Because you're keeping it in at 7 years old. That's not okay.
Yeah. No.
So that's what made me. You got to pay attention.
And a lot of people know, if you watch previous shows, like I said, I don't care who I'm interviewing, I will always ask them to give a mental health tip, because I don't think that people really realize with the social media nowadays and just a lot of things that we're just exposed to much more. We're seeing much more. And, people are killing themselves and committing suicide, just all types of stuff, just based off of actions or words of another person. And and since we're all different, how do you handle your mental when you're in a state of like you're shutting down?
Yep.
And because everyone is different, that's why I always ask that question, because you're always going to get a different answer, because that's how they deal with their mental. So yeah. And she said, her child is young, so that's how y'all know it has no age limit on the mental.
At all.
And I'm glad you brought that to my attention, because now I think I want to be asking that question, like fit it in from now on, because I never thought about that like that. Like, yeah, kids are just as affected by things as adults.
And we're old enough to be like, okay, I can control this emotion.
Right.
They can't.
Right, for sure. And then like her seeing you guys shut down, and then she shutting down, everything is new.
Everything.
So she's like, I never seen my mom. Like, I made her see her cry a time or two, but not like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this is a different kind of pain. So now she's really realizing what pain is. And that sucks to realize that at such a young age. But you're doing the right thing, getting her into some counseling for sure, because you never know.
You never.
You never know. And then the fact that she shut down at recess, that was like a real big sign.
Yeah.
Because It's a lot. That's a lot.
And I was just with my brother, so
You're right.
I'm like, okay, his wife took the cake. We got to figure this out.
Okay. Like, how about you took the cake, she put on top the ice.
Right, like.
And we about to score it with both of y'all.
For real, because
we didn't even want a piece of that cake.
At all.
No.
It was nasty.
It was disgusting.
Like.
We didn't want the cake that y'all tried to offer us. Why the fuck would y'all buy that cake?
Period.
But,
what the fuck is wrong with you?
Right.
You know, whatever.
Thanks, but no thank you. But yeah, definitely put the icing on the cake. So yeah, dealing with y'all's emotions, a child's emotions, that can definitely be a lot. When he first told you guys he had lupus, what were your feelings about that? Because you were younger, like you said. Yeah. So it's not like you didn't. I don't know. Did you know? Did you not know? You were so young. So
I didn't understand. Right. I just knew he was sick, and I knew he was going to the doctor, and I knew my mom was going to take care of him because that's what you're supposed to do. I mean, but even though he was sick, when he would get out of the hospital, he would still go hang out with his friends.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Go to do teenage shit. Go hang out. Go party. You know, my mom still let him live his life. So it was like, oh, nigga, you sick, but nigga, you ain't out here like, are you really fucking sick, bro? Right. Like, so it was, I didn't understand it.
Right.
I didn't understand it for a long period of time until I got older and I realized, like, okay, and shit, that was, I didn't think, honestly, he didn't start getting worse to me until, like, the lupus really start trying to take over. Maybe just a year, it just came so quick, like, all right, enough is enough. And maybe like a year and a half ago, it just started just coming through rapidly, so fast.
Yeah, because like he said at the beginning, one thing led to another, that opened up another, and it's just caused a whole bunch of bullshit.
Yeah. So he was on dialysis because of kidney failure for a couple years. But again, even with dialysis, he would have his times where he was fine, but he would still come out and be like, oh, I'm going to the football game. Because he was a football head. Yeah. Friday night, he at somebody's high school. Didn't you just get the out of a chair? Like,
couldn't tell him nothing.
What's happening?
Couldn't tell him nothing.
Like, what's happening?
Couldn't tell him nothing because he sure was. Just like I just said about the birthday parties. I would literally see you in the hospital like the day before. Oh, hey, Jason.
Hey, right.
Nice to see you.
What's up?
Yeah.
It's about to go smoke.
Yeah. Oh, love you, Jason.
So, yeah.
I just want to say real fast, I love that we can have this interview. It could be serious, but I like that we can still laugh about it, you know, because I didn't want it to be like so emotional, but this is an emotional topic, you know what I'm saying? And we talking about real life things that a lot of families go through, and that's why I really, really wanted to do this episode, because I wanted to bring more light to lupus, because like you said, you didn't really understand it when you were younger, you know, and I still don't understand it, so it's good to get more.
And you know, a lot of people don't like to talk about the sickness in their family. Yeah. Some people's ashamed, but I personally feel like me talking about it is therapeutic for me. Yeah. And this is actually helping my mental, but also somebody could be listening to this, their cousin is going through it, and they don't want to talk about it. But then they're like, damn, she just experienced that.
Or opened their eyes and light to things that they had no clue about. So that's why I said I really want to start digging deep into other things, because, you know, you don't know what people are going through, and you can help somebody by just an interview, a question, just anything, you know, because everybody views everything differently. How was he handling stress and being in and out the hospital so much?
He would smoke. He would smoke.
Once again, you couldn't tell Jason anything.
Smoke, like, smoke, watch in sports. that was him.
Right.
That was him. You give him a blunt, and it better be some good. That better be some good.
I love it. Oh man.
And a Michigan game
Mm-hmm.
or Denver Broncos. Denver and Michigan was his favorite two teams. Give him those two teams, he will watch football, basketball, all day long.
Right.
So that was like his
therapeutic,
escape away from this is the shit I'm really dealing with through life. Of course it's kids, but just to get this is what I'm really going through in life. Let me smoke my weed and watch my sports.
Right.
And he had this might be real thing, but he had a thing about playing with his feet.
Okay.
I can't stand feet. But he would literally sit down, put his right leg on his, and just play with his toes. And I'm like, nigga, you about to eat with those fingers that you just play with your feet with? What is happening?
Jason.
Why are we playing with your feet? They had a neighbor, and they used to smoke. And she used to come smoke with him because, of course, that's what they did. And she said he would just be playing with his feet, and then she would try to give him back the blunt. She'd be like, "Nah, you good.
Hell no.
You good. Keep that,
Hell
Jay.
no. Right, you go ahead, my brother.
Keep
It's
that.
all
Keep
on
that.
you.
You good."
It's all on you. That's funny. How has his death impacted you and your family?
Oh man, it's undescribable.
I bet.
It's
Different.
It's different from a cousin, or even a friend, because I won't say it feels like you can't come back from it, but it just seems like you're a long distance from finding your way back to this new reality. From somebody that you grew up with, somebody that you fought with, somebody that you argue with. In my case, somebody that I told on all the time.
Right.
Or, he used to have to take me to college with him because my mom was working so much and everybody else out doing what they did. And we was 12 years apart, so I'm the youngest one. And Marsha like, you can't keep her at home. And he's mad as hell because he got to take me to the fry and stuff. But it's like, I want to be, and the type of person I am, when you make me mad, you make me mad. So it's like, I can wish this pain on somebody,
right?
But I don't choose to because it's something that I can't say bounce back from, but it seemed like you're far from coming into your new reality.
Right.
It's like, I can be at home minding my business, and then I'm sitting at a computer and I'm just staring into space because it's like, where did this feeling come from? So it hits you all different type of ways. And kudos to my mom.
Right.
Shout out to Marsha because she says she's okay. But at the same time, sometimes I feel like she's not, but she's not going to show us because she don't want us to worry about her.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, she's okay because he's no longer suffering. Like, ever since 2025 came in, since I want to say maybe the third day of January, he was in the hospital. Yeah. He ain't see the outside of 2025. So she's a strong woman, and it's different. Yeah, I bet. It's very different. So like, sometimes when I go on social media and I say like, damn, this really broke me, it's like I really feel like a piece of my heart is gone, not there.
Yeah, of course.
But I be like, all right, you a thug, nigga. Right. Come on. Right. Like, what you? Right. And I hear in my head like, man, stop with that fucking crying, bro. Stop with that crying. Right. So I mean,
but you're human, right? And just like your mom too. She's only human, so. And if y'all feel it, she definitely feels it.
For sure.
She carried him.
She carried him. That was her first. They grew up together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pushed them right on out, honey.
So it was like, and that, but again, that's where mental comes into us, as well as adults. Yes, now that I'm got my daughter's mind counseling to where, she's able to speak with somebody, I'm not oblivious that I got to focus on my mental too.
Right.
But I had to make sure she was fine because, again, I'm grown. I can manage to be like, all right, it's another day. I'm going to push through it.
Right.
Versus she don't know how to.
Right.
So I'm not oblivious to it, but I know I got to get my mental together. But then again, this is also right here therapeutic for me.
Right.
And it's helping me too.
Oh, good. Yeah. No, for real, because like that's serious. Like you said, that's a different vibe versus losing a cousin or a friend. This is your brother. Like y'all literally, even though y'all was years apart, y'all still grew up together. He watched you grow up. Like you learned a lot from him, and then him just being a father figure to your kids. That just showed you right there the type of person and the type of man that he was. So yeah, but
sitting in that first row at a funeral.
Hit different. They say that. Now they say that, and I really, I mean, we all have to see that day, but I literally, I don't ever want to see that day. Yeah, I bet you that's a whole different pain. Because at that point, you dealing with your emotions, your kids' emotions, your mama's emotions. It's just like, I already know that's a lot. Well, now that we've learned a lot about lupus, could you see yourself being an advocate for lupus in the future, or just, giving more knowledge about it, because it is very serious. And like you said, like a lot of people need to be more aware of it and need to read up on it and need to know about it, because we are losing a lot of people from lupus.
Absolutely. I do. And we're losing not only a lot of people, we're losing a lot of African Americans and African American males.
Right.
Jason it's a lupus awareness group that he was in, and it's so many people in there, and so many of them have different stories and different walks of life with their lupus. Is just, it's amazing. It's like this disease is like really undermining because a lot of people don't know about it, and a lot of people is just don't know.
Right.
You don't know unless you have it, and you have to read up on it to find out what it was, because my mom didn't know what it was. They ran so many tests on him. She went to so many hospitals before she found that doctor that was, okay, we have to test him, but this is what I think he has. It was like a new disease or something.
Right.
Like it was just, like it just came like COVID, but never left. And for it to not be curable is crazy. Yeah. But yes, I could definitely see myself being an advocate. Like, I want to do more lupus walks, but they don't have them a lot here.
Right. So maybe you should probably get a nonprofit or something, get something going, because we need more awareness. And I bet you if they do something like that, you'll be surprised how many people is at them at something like that, because a lot of people have lost family members due to something like that. That's very serious. And I just thought about it. I don't think I've ever seen a lupus walk or nothing like that.
We went one year, and I want to say that was in 2017, and it was literally around Wolf Park, right there off of Broad Street. But it wasn't as big as, because they have the autism awareness every year.
Breast cancer.
It wasn't as big as those, and I do truly feel like it needs to be, because as strong as breast cancer is, or autism is, lupus is in that same category, because you're losing people at just as much as you're losing them to breast cancer.
No, seriously, you are. Yep. That sickle cell, things like that.
Yeah, very
stuff that
so
attacks the body. Yeah. That's very true. What would be your mental health tip? Because like I said, I always have my guests give a mental health tip. So what would your mental health be to audience, for our listeners, our viewers?
Check in with yourself. That's important. Now when I wake up, I just say, and this might sound corny as shit, but I'll just be like, Michelle, are you okay today? It's fine to say no.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and it's fine. It took me a long time to be like, no, I'm not okay.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're checking in with yourself, it's easy for you to understand how you're feeling.
That's very true.
And then when you understand how you're feeling, you're able to navigate through that day on how, because it's going based on you on how your day is going to go.
Right. Very true.
So check in with yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Just that one simple question. Are
Yep.
you okay? And if you're not okay, hell, lay back down, go back to sleep, wake up, try the
again.
fuck all over
Try it
again.
again. Yep.
Or take a shot. What? Okay.
Yes, she ain't lying. She not lying. Take a shot.
Listen, Uncle Don has been me and my sister's best friend.
Yeah, I've heard. I mean, we're at the party and I'm here, Uncle Don. I'm like, at the kid, Uncle Don.
I mean, to the point where we're buying happy gallons now at the liquor
oh,
store.
wow.
I had this one man at the liquor store Monday morning, 10 o'clock. I'm at the liquor store like, can I get a half a gallon?
Y'all hear that Monday morning at 10 o'clock? Okay, do what you do. Boo.
Dude, like,
Do
oh,
what you-
she rich.
Oh, give me Unc Don, Unc Don. I know that's right. Ain't nothing wrong with it, hell, but it's the truth. Get you
Yeah.
a shot or do whatever, like you
Yeah.
said. But I like that you have to make yourself aware, like you question yourself, like, okay, are you okay today? Because sometimes you need to ask yourself these
Yeah.
things because nobody knows how you're feeling but you. And it's okay to not be okay.
And don't ignore that you're not okay.
Please don't.
Because I feel like that leads to a lot of other mental stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And once you know you're not okay, you can navigate through the day to figure out what can you do to be okay.
That's true.
Even if you don't want to be okay today, you shut off the world. Everybody needs a mental break.
Very true. Very true.
Don't call nobody. As long as you know where your kids is, where your mom is, you ain't gotta talk to nobody else. Somebody call, hey, today's not a good day. I don't want to talk. It's okay. If they don't understand, they don't need to be your friend.
Right.
At the end of the fucking
At the
day.
end of the day.
Because that's where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't understand where I'm at, see you later.
Deuces. Ain't got time for it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. We too grown, y'all. And then when you go through certain stuff in your life, will open your eyes to a lot of different things.
Yeah.
So, and now I've been learning that
Yeah.
on this new journey that I'm going through in my life. So, I can definitely agree with you on that. If you ain't on what I'm on, or you don't have the same understanding, goodbye.
Yeah, because this
I don't
was
have it. I don't have it in me anymore.
Yeah.
The energy is draining. It's been gone. I don't have it in me anymore.
Yeah, this was an eye-opener to me. I mean, I'm there for a lot of people, and I really came to a realization with this happening, I needed the people that I'm there for. If you can't be there for me when I need you now the most,
Right.
I can't fuck with you.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yep, I agree.
I'm sorry, because this is the time I need you.
Yes.
Because when I say I need you and I don't say that,
Right.
listen to me.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you needed me, I was there. But if you can't hear that cry, because I ain't gonna beg you.
Hell no.
I'm gonna let you know I need you. If you there for me, hell, just come over, just sit with me,
Right. Just vibe.
just vibe, call me.
Right.
You know, just
check on me.
yeah,
Hey,
that's it.
that makes a difference when you just check on
But
somebody.
if you're not hearing me when I'm telling you, I don't need to be around you. I can't be around you. I won't be around you because that means I'm only around you for you.
Mm.
You're not around me for me.
That's right. I love that. I love that. Clock it. Okay, I love that. That's the truth, though. Seriously. Telling you, certain situations make you open up them eyes, honey, and there ain't nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. So, where can everybody find you at as far as social media wise? Because this interview is going to get out, and like we said, it's different, but this is a good different. And a lot of people probably would like to hear more of not only your story, but Jason's story, because he has a story.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys fully listen through this podcast today, you learned that he was a great husband, a great father, a good brother, and through it all, he still did what he had to do for his family and for himself. Literally through sickness and all, he still showed up and showed out. That gratitude, that, you know what I'm saying, that's amazing. So where can people find you at?
I'm on Instagram at imstillsaditty. Damn.
Sad. She done
That's
had 2
horrible.
kids. SADITT.
There you go. What she said. Yep. That's horrible.
It's okay, y'all. This has been been an interview. It's been an interview, so you probably are just, you know, it's a different interview.
I'm definitely
than
gonna
what
take
you're-
a couple shots.
Yeah.
When I get
See,
home.
she probably Uncle Don probably the reason why her ass can't remember how to spell her damn name.
right across the street.
Oh my God! The fact that you even noticed, I'm like, now you making me want to think. Do I want to stop at the liquor store? Shit, I could use a little.
there.
Ooh, I'm hungry. I haven't ate since 11 o'clock. I don't know what time it is. I'm like dead ass. I haven't ate since 11 o'clock.
And Facebook, Michelle Williams.
Okay. Yeah, but people.
That's all I got.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. She getting back into it. You guys will be seeing her again, whether it's advocating for lupus or back to doing what she was already doing. You know, you're definitely going to see her. But I do believe this interview is going to open up a lot of ears, and I appreciate that.
I definitely hope it brings awareness.
Yes.
And thank you, because I am going to try to start some type of lupus something. I don't know where to start. I don't know how to get it off the ground, but I'm going to figure it out.
That's good. Yeah, I agree. I think you should do it. He had a good fan base behind him too, so I'm sure they'll be right there to support. That's why I said I'm surprised it's not like a lot of nonprofit organizations that really deal with that a lot. So I don't know. But thank you for coming today. I appreciate you shining light on lupus, which is a very serious, you know, disease that's going on. Well, not a disease, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's very serious. And it can take your life, and people need to know more about that and ways to handle it if they can handle it. Because like she said, it's not a cure, but hopefully by the grace of God, something comes, because it has been around for a minute now.
Yeah.
And it's taken a lot of people's life. I don't think, and I'm mad I didn't even look up the death rate for that. I should have, because I can only imagine how many people's life has been. It is. It's definitely crazy. So I appreciate you for coming to shine light on that today. It was well needed, because you helped me learn things that I didn't know about it as well. So
No problem.
yeah. So how was your interview with me today in COC podcast?
Of course, it was a blast, because like it's bringing back
I know.
old time.
I know. You see, we just flow. You know.
We just flow.
We just flow.
We just flow. And I want to say, when I did see you get back into it, I was excited.
Oh, thank you. And if that means a lot coming from this one,
I was excited.
it means a lot coming from this one. It hit different when it comes from this one
I was
than anybody
excited.
else.
I was
So,
like,
thank you.
okay. I told Annika, I said, shit. I said, I got 2 kids. Said, I don't know what happened. I said, she just living the best life. She's still out here,
family. Y'all better quit playing
out
with me.
here popping a podcast. But I'm proud of you.
So, thank you. I appreciate it. Don't make me cry. I definitely appreciate it. But y'all make sure y'all tune in for the next podcast that I will be having. And y'all already know it's your girl, Chole Monroe. Keep it cute or keep that shit on mute. Deuces.
COC in the mastermind crib. Got the vibes that'll get you turning, bring awareness to your product and your brand and make money for your biz. Come to see us when you ready to make that content. Let's go.